I apologize. I do. Does that fix it? No, of course it doesn't. But no, I do apologize that the lighting is terrible and horrible, but whatever. We're not here for that. We're here because I have a very important message for you people. Okay. I have a very important message for my cult and my cult members. I'm so very thankful at what you have been doing. My hair is just a disaster. Okay, just ignore that. Ignore the lighting, ignore my hair. And be happy that we're creating a cult during these terrible, terrible end of the world, apocalyptic, situations that we're going through right now. And I also want to tell you people, please, for the love of God, don't be stupid. Stupid. Okay, just stay home, stay in your huts, stay in your squabbles. Okay, well, if you got squabbles going on and they're getting kind of violent, get out of those squabbles. But I mean, you know what I'm talking about, right? Like, just stay home, people. Okay. Now, as for my cult members, make more videos. Make more videos. I know. People are coming in and they're coming out and they're leaving and they're not staying. And I tried to record this video, but I don't think I got my message across the way that I wanted it to. So I apologize again. The lighting, it's shit. I know. It's okay. We'll breathe. We'll just relax. So I want to talk to you about modern medicine during these times and witchcraft, because you got all these people, right, dealing with flu season, dealing with this, dealing with other things. You've got immune compromised people, you've got all kinds of people out there, right? This is not a time where your folksy little remedies are going to help you. Okay, this is not a time where your witchcraft, regardless of path, is going to help you. If you have COVID-19 or you think you have it, or you're displaying symptoms, or whatever the case may be, seek medical professional help. Okay, do not seek out the first spell or remedy that's going to help cure you of this affliction. Right? Like, don't be stupid, right? Because this can be life-threatening. There are people that are my age, there are people that are your age, there are people that are everybody's age that are dying from this. Okay, so just don't be stupid, okay? Just don't be stupid. Stupid. The other thing that's important to understand is that witchcraft, generally speaking, isn't going to help you during a pandemic. I mean, this isn't the 15th century, right? Like, this isn't, I don't know, go back to the bubonic plague, right? Like, this isn't the bubonic plague era where everybody's turning to burning frankincense and mint and like all of these other things to try and rid the house of disease and demons and festering boils, right? Like, this isn't that. Modern medicine and science has caught up with the times and even, outpaced it, right? So this isn't some time for you to be running to your altar because you got a sniffle. Right? Like, if you're actually developing what you think are the COVID symptoms based off of your own medical research and all of that other fun stuff, then you need to go to a doctor, not your altar, okay? Like, it's not going to help you. Now, where can magic help you in these times? Because it actually can help you. The question is, where? Money. So a lot of people are being laid off right now. In fact, I saw on a Facebook post that somebody had asked about, how do I get a job right now? How do I get a public-facing job? I need a job. I have no money. I haven't had a job in 3 years. It's like, honey, now is not the time for you to be looking for a job. Now is the time for you to be, sitting at home. And she's all like, but I've got all these lists of demands. It has to be part-time. It has to pay this much. It has to do that. And it's like, no one is hiring. Okay? No one is hiring. So, right? And she's looking for a spell to help her get a public facing job in these times. No one is hiring at all. Okay? No one's hiring. So you need to stay home. Now, there are people out there who are being laid off and they're applying for their government assisted programs, as you should be. Okay, I know the lighting is really bad. I would fix it, but I'm way too lazy. I'm sorry. I'm lazy. So there are people out there who are being laid off and they're applying for the government assisted programs, as you should be, but there are some people out there who don't qualify or can't get government assistance for whatever reason, right? So, and that's where magic can help you, is obtaining that money, obtaining that security, obtaining that, making sure that you have enough money, making sure that the bills are paid, making sure that there's food on the table, right? And if you're a big spender right now, right, like you're somebody who likes to spend a lot of money, but there's no job, right? Like there's no stores open. Amazon can barely contain itself. People are going on strike all over the world. They're like, oh my God, we're public facing and we need protection. And it's like, yes, you do. And it's like everybody's going on strike. So what you can do is you can do magics to make sure that you have the things that you and your family need during these troubling apocalyptic times. And you can also make sure that you're a part of my cult. Okay, because we need you to be a part of my cult. This is the cult of Jesus Christ. This is the cult of Latter-day Saints. This is the cult of anything you want it to be. Right? Like, join my cult, my end of the world apocalyptic cult, because it is the end of the world, right? Like, it is literally the end of the world. People are dying. This is the end of the world. Trump is president. This is the end of the world. All we need now is for Russia to just start nuking us. Like, this is the end of the world. Like, it's over. We're all going to die. So let's all get out our Bibles and turn to page something and read some psalm that satisfies us. Shadow Sun, you missed the fact that, well, I think you're blind. So I have very poor lighting tonight because I'm talking about COVID-19 and stupid people, right? You get those witches that are posting in Facebook groups, oh, if you burn eucalyptus and you burn this, it's known to get rid of all viruses and diseases out of the air and you'll be completely safe. And that's misinformation and that's horrible and wrong and people should not be spreading that. And the fact that people are spreading that is disgusting because anything short of a medical practitioner at this point is just no. Okay? No. What if Granny sees that? Then Granny starts doing this. Then Granny catches it. And Granny dies because she fell down the stairs coughing when all she wanted to do was go down the stairs to get a headache relief pill thing. Right? Antioxidants only treat bacteria, not infections or viruses. Right? People, do your medical research, especially when it comes to witchcraft. A lot of people don't do their medical research when it comes to witchcraft. You may be thinking, why do I need to do medical research when it comes? It's because I need to enunciate all of my words. A lot of people don't do their medical research for witchcraft, and I don't actually know the reason why they don't do it, but you need to. And the reason is because there's a lot of herbs, there's a lot of things out there where you may be able to handle it in one form, but if you start burning it, the smoke from it, right? And then you're mixing all these herbs, and one herb could set off an allergic reaction, but another one doesn't, and because it's an incense, right? Like, people need to be doing their medical research. This video is just shit quality. But, even if you're just listening to it as a podcast, like, people need to do their medical research, and I really don't understand why people don't do their medical research. Like, are you fucking stupid? Right? I think people are just really ignorant and fail to research. I was just having this conversation literally 2 seconds ago. Well, that's because I know everything about you, Shadow Sun. You were having that conversation with me? Just kidding. Yeah. I have a bunch of more videos that I have planning to come out. I tried to record this video and I was like, I can't get my point across properly, probably because I'm baked out of my mind. So we're going to get even more baked out of my mind and go live and attempt to get my point across. And I think it's working, but I miss Lunar Wisdom and I don't know what she's doing with her life. I would message her, but feel our relationship has become strained. It's okay. I love her. She'll come back to me eventually. It's okay. If magic could cure disease, I would be a millionaire. Exactly. Right? Magic can't cure disease. Folk remedies don't work. Consult your doctor. They don't do it because they're ignorant, oblivious. And some of them just are not aware of it. You're not aware of it until it bites you in the ass. How's that sound? This video is only 11 minutes and already I want to leave this live because I'm tired and I'm exhausted. But at the same time, this live video is only 11 minutes long. So what else could we talk about? Let me get my phone because I saved a few. Why is the flashlight on? Can I use this flashlight as like, hi? You're like, oh God, your face is ugly. Hide it behind all the darkness. So I have a few of these screenshots of posts that I was going to make videos on. And we talked about this one where this person, they want work, they want to have a job, and it's like, now is not the time for that, right? So the next one I want to talk about is a lot of people are having mixed feelings about the stay-at-home order that is in effect until June 10th. On the whole, being 6 feet away from people isn't working as it is. The whole close everything that's not needed isn't working. The whole stay in your homes isn't working properly because no one really realizes that the virus is probably in the air we are breathing, and thus everyone is, thus everyone in the world is going to at least get some form of it. One thing here in the USA, we really have no idea how long it's been here yet. We didn't start seeing deaths from it until recently, but that doesn't mean it wasn't here already with the, within the first to second week or first 2 weeks of it being around. Feel like zombie apocalypse, but without the zombies. So a couple of things. This whole close everything that's not needed isn't working. It is working. The government screwed you. The government is not prepared for mass layoffs on a financial level. So a lot of people who get laid off aren't qualifying or aren't getting any benefits or whatever. So it's a nightmare for a lot of people. It's an absolute nightmare. But the closing of everything is helping, because then if you're closing all the non-essential business, then you've got nowhere to go. You got no errands to go. You got nothing to do. There's nowhere to go, nothing to do, right? The other thing is this whole stay in your homes isn't working. What is happening? This whole stay in your homes isn't working properly because no one... It's not even about that. Okay, the virus lives in the air, from my understanding, again, do your own medical research, but the virus lives in the air for up to 3 hours. Okay, so... You're right. We don't know if we're breathing it in or not when we leave our homes. However, what I can say to you is that it's not even about that. It's that people aren't staying in their homes. People are always leaving their homes. Like the other day, I was out on my balcony and I saw like all of these people, old people, young people, everybody walking along the bike path because it was beautiful out. Nobody social distancing, nothing. Like just acting like it was another day. And it's like, are you people stupid? So yeah, that part isn't working, right? So I say that we keep everything closed. We keep it closed. We keep everything closed. We shut everything down. Just shut everything that's not essential down. Shut it down. Shut it all down. Shut the stock markets down. Shut everything down. And literally, you know, military action, guns to your head if you even think of leaving your house. Order your groceries, order everything to your house. Never leave your house. That will help. Because the United States is, at the time of this recording, leading the world in cases. It's like, what are you people doing? Stay in your homes. Right? And don't be running to the altar thinking, oh, I can cure this with some magic hoodoo, voodoo, mumbo, jumbo, wicca, bicka bullshit. Because you can't cure a virus with witchcraft, okay? If you could cure it, we wouldn't need modern medicine, now would we? So just stay in your house. Right? Like, do I have to get violent on you? I will beat you to death to get my point across. Speaking of magic that is not related to this, now this sounds like a cult. This is a cult, right? Come into my cult and give me all your money. Somebody, so not on this coronavirus related thing, somebody asked on Facebook, I just had someone ask me if they can use cough syrup on a healing health candle because they're out of oils. So, could you? Absolutely. Right? If you're doing a healing health spell, you could definitely use cough syrup, essential oils on there too. You could mix, right? If you have no oils, you could use cough syrup on a healing health candle. Because it's the intentions, right? Like, think outside the box, people. Think about what you have and what you don't have, right? So you try and do this healing health ritual spell, witchcraft, mumbo jumbo, bullshit, fakery fuckery. And you're out of oils to do that fakery fuckery. So you could use cough syrup to do that fakery fuckery. Okay? The intent is health. Exactly, right? Fakery and fuckery. My mom and I haven't been on the best of terms lately, and I'm wondering if a honey jar or a communication spell could be the best kind of situation. Or you could just sit the bitch down, slap her across the face, and say, what the fuck is your problem? Right? Like, a little violence never hurt anybody. You know, there are some people on the internet I would love to sit down and slap across the face and be like, what's your problem? But on a less violent side, because we're joining my cult, right? Like, who's ready to join my cult? I have special Kool-Aid mixes made for each one of you. No one's dying yet. I'd be mean and say, you don't need a spell. Quit being such a damn disappointment, right? Like, just stop being a stupid daughter, right? Just stop being a moronic, idiotic piece of garbage to your mother, and you wouldn't have any problems. You crawled out of this woman's cooch. Okay? And how old do you look? You look like you're some 16-year-old Facebook slut. So, just gonna put that out there. Now I feel bad. But she does, I'm sorry. So, Crystals and herbs are intentions slash will accelerators. Accelerators. They can add power and ease, but they are not the end all be all. Chakras, however, oh, I love me some chakras. Takes a diligent being to wade through all his or her mess of feelings to actually be able to sense and then spin those wheels. Thoughts. Right? Like, if your problem hasn't been solved by now, you skanky little whore on Facebook, then your problem is never going to be solved because you're too fucking dense in the head. Now, let's go back to my next topic, where we're talking about how crystals and herbs are intention slash will accelerators, but compared to chakras, they're shit. Now, I don't know anything about chakras, so let's Google chakras. I mean, I kind of understand chakras, but we're going to Google the chakras, right? Like, let's look for a simple, what is a chakra? There we go. The fuck is a chakra? Apparently there's a bunch of chakras, but what is it? So you're never going to tell me what a chakra is. Oh, chakra literally translate to wheel or disc. In yoga, meditation, and some word I cannot pronounce, and I'm not baked enough to try, and I'm pretty baked. This term refers to wheels of energy throughout the body. There are 7 main chakras. Oh my god, there are too many already. Which align to the spine. Well, mine are way out of whack then. Starting from the base of the spine through the crown of the head. To visualize a chakra in the body, imagine a whirling wheel of energy. That's what now, mine are discs that go around me. Don't fuck with me about your wheeling balls of bullshit. Okay? And imagine a swirling wheel of energy where matter and consciousness meet. The invisible healing energy called prana or prana or some word I don't know how to pronounce is vital life force, which keeps us vibrant, healthy, and alive. Oh my god. Chakras are way more important than herbs and crystals. Fuck your herbs and crystals, people. Get in touch with your chakras. Right? Like, I'm learning the basics here. There's too many chakras. Awareness to which your chakras are out of balance is key to alignment. Our bodies are in constant flux between balance and imbalance. Unless you experience an apparent problem in one area of your body, imbalances can be difficult to detect. Oh. Dude, let's all start learning about chakras. This can take us down to some seriously deep occult path areas. It's like chakras and there's that whole god wheel thing and just oh my god. It gets intense and just sexually frustrating. Chakras are bullshit to me. Personal energy changes vibrations. See, but what you don't understand, occult snippets. I'm too baked to be reading right now. But what you don't understand is that chakras and other forms of what we consider today to be more new agey bullshit has very deep roots in occult and occult symbolism and deep meanings in the occult, and there's lots of lore and there's lots of information, and it can take you down a rabbit hole, honey, you never thought you ever gonna go down, okay? It takes you to places where you can see the inside of your anus inside of your dreams. Okay, it takes you deep into the psyche, and when you go down these rabbit holes, you learn about consciousness and subconsciousness and manifesting your own will and desire and how nothing in this reality is technically real unless we have thought about it. And it's just this mind-boggling mind fuck, okay? It would make you seem like you're on meth. That's what the occult does when you start digging into the deeper meanings and the deeper understandings. That's why I can't do occult, like deep dive occult videos, because they'd be 50 episodes long and I still wouldn't cover it all. Right? So I try not to do deep dives on occults, and chakras are just. Ugh. Now, in terms of herbs and crystals being better than or less than, what do we feel? Some of us don't believe in chakras. Some of us do. And I don't know where I fall on that scale, but what I can tell you is that I don't think either one is better or worse than the other one. I think they're equal because they're both a tool that's used to manifest change or manifest your desire. Let's talk about that, right? So you're putting herbs on a candle or on a coal, you're using them to dress something. I don't know, maybe you're just using them as an offering, or maybe you're having anal sex with them. I don't fucking know. But the point is that these herbs and so on and so forth, they're a tool that we use to symbolize a piece of our incantation, a piece of our spell, a piece of our ritual, that then are used to manifest either through flame, by burning them, or just by offering them, or whatever the case may be, or infusing them. The energy from them that I explain in my Dancing with Demons series. It is just disgustingly complicated if you believe this particular piece of text. Anyways, so this convoluted steps to manifest all eventually ends up in God's mind with the thought of the thing becoming real, and then it gets passed down, and then it's manifested in the physical plane, and it's manifested on other planes of existence, and it's this bizarre notion of nothing is real until, according to some texts, nothing is real until God wills it to be. But then there are some texts that say that there's nothing is real until the magician has physically put the will, the idea, into form. And it always starts with an idea in the mind. It starts with an idea in God's mind. And it's just this convoluted, complicated information. But where I'm going with this is that when you deep dive into the occult stuff, you just get taken and you're put over a table and you're violated violently, just over and over and over again. And you want to escape, but you can't. I was wondering if anyone is getting spiritual headaches during this pandemic. If so, what are some ways y'all been dealing with it? Meds don't work. I've tried healing spells and made some healing oils, but only to take the edge off. It's been 3 weeks now. Any suggestions would be appreciated. I'm an empath and the energy of fear, anxiety is thick in the air. Okay, so I also am an empath. I am an empath. That's right, you heard it here first. So what I want to tell you about being an empath in these times, that's my forehead, in these times, right? So being an empath in these times is just not a good thing, because there's this fear, there's this anxiety, it's all of, but what you have to do is you have to mentally compartmentalize it, okay? I get drunk or do kratom. Wait, what? Kratom? What the fuck? Kratom? You know what? I don't want to know. I don't want to know. You know what? Keep your illicit drugs out of my cult. The only drug this cult does is cocaine, marijuana, a little bit of meth. We mostly deal heroin, and sometimes we do a little bit of cyanide. I know this is off topic, but what do people mean when they say they hear a spirit or that they work with spirits? What do they mean? What kind of spirits? The dad? Okay, can we finish one topic at a time? It's legal, but I passed the Kool-Aid. Okay, so apparently we're not doing my subject anymore, and I'm just at the right enough bake to go on a whole new rant. And you just completely interrupt me with your nonsense. So what does it mean? Well, first you have to define what a spirit is. And it could be anything. You could work with the spirits of the dead, the spirits of the lamb, the spirits you could work with, I already said the dead, but you could work with the dead. So, I mean, it really depends on what you define a spirit to be. Usually when people say they hear spirits, it's usually that they hear a voice or a sound that a spirit makes, and they're usually spirits of the dead. Okay. I am doing an entire series on my channel for that. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Are you doing an entire series of deep diving into the occult? Don't mess with me, occult snippets. I will outdo you. Don't get me started down this. I will release a series that you have never seen before. But I do want to watch it, so let me know when it's out. So going back to this empath thing, because I want to rant and I want to rave, and if you interrupt me with another goddamn question again, I'm going to stab you in the face. So this video is like totally not going to be monetized. Bet I won't what? Huh? You want to fight me, Lewis? Anyways, or is it Louise? Luigi and Louise. So, what is it like to be an empath during these times? Well, it can be troubling because when you're an empath during these times, you've got to deal with all the fear and the anxiety. And it's like, okay, how do I do that? Well, as an empath, you can't just let every feeling and emotion wash over you because you quickly get exhausted and depleted. For me, it's harder for me to be in larger groups of people because I get emotionally exhausted and I get depleted and I'm just no. So what you want to do is you want to start practicing setting up barriers, setting up mental blocks, setting up like not physical barriers, but magical barriers around you to not have them steal your energy, right? Like shields and other stuff helps, right? So being an empath during these times doesn't have to be as difficult as some people are at home. Relax, watch TV, make your nail pretty, okay? Make your nail pretty nail. A lot of people are just probably gonna just flat out call me a racist, but you know, you do you, I do me. So that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about. I talked about everything. Now, do you want to interrupt me with your topic-changing questions? Now that I'm all done my rants and raves, and I'm exhausted, I should make a series. I have so many series coming out. I've got Margon, Dancing with Demons, Grimoire. I'm working on a Hoodoo series. Okay, it's slow. It's taking its time. So I'm working on a Hoodoo series, and it's an informational, educational one. How baked are you from a scale of 1 to 10? About a 5. About a 5. I could go up a few more notches. About a 5, maybe a 6. It's not that bad. I've been on live chats where I've been like an 11. So don't worry. On a scale of Jello to cookies, oh, I really want Jello. Right? Like I really want Jello now. So who's your favorite video so far of the people who have uploaded? I don't have a favorite. I loved all of your content. My cult is beginning to grow, and I fucking love it. You people are uploading videos. You guys are talking about subjects that you want to talk about. You are getting involved in the community. You guys are creating your own little communities. You're engaging with your fans. And I love it. I absolutely love it. I'm watching your subscriber counts grow almost every time you upload. And that is just amazing that we're all helping and supporting each other and all of that stuff. So I can't pick my favorite, except I can pick my absolute favorite video. And it's not that I don't like the whole video. It's that I love this particular part. It's Tessa's video that she did, and she's like, "Oh yeah, I walk around barefoot everywhere I go," and I'm just like, even to the grocery store. And later in the video, she's like, "Yeah, I go into the grocery store barefoot, restaurant, anything," and I'm just like, God, I love you. Right? And she's talking about like drag queens and she's just having a fun, messy, fun time on the internet. And that's what I want you guys to do, is I want you guys to just have a fun, messy, spill some tea, create your own videos, do your thing, create your communities, right? Grow the cult, get more people creating, right? Yes, she can be a ratchet queen. Oh my God, I love it. We don't have a ratchet queen. She's got to be a ratchet queen. Love it. Oh, I love it. So I want to see more videos, right? So we can leave them in the comment section of this one. And I want everybody to create videos. I love that the same people are coming back time and time again and leaving their videos all over the comment section. I love it because it's showing that we're growing and people are motivated. And what else is there to do during these times, right? And we want to stay connected and we want to get our content, we want to get our ideas, we want to get our thoughts out there. And what a better time than now to take something positive from all of this bullshit, right? We take this positive thing. I uploaded 9 videos since last week. I love it. And are you seeing the growth from it? Are you seeing the growth from it? Let's go see what some of your videos are. Let's judge this bitch. Six subscribers, 9 videos. Girl, I love it. When magic isn't a gift. Oh, I haven't seen this video. I gotta see this. Which topic take over? Episode 2, mirrors. Reincarnation and incarnation. Episode 1. Wait, have I seen these videos? I swear I've seen your content. Oh, I saw the artificial elemental mini lesson and the astral shells, wraiths, and personal experiences. But I haven't seen these new videos, so I'm gonna definitely say I got video planned. So I highly suggest that you go cult snippets, especially if you're looking for, from what I've seen, the connection is unstable. Oh no. Is my connection restabled? I hope so. But anyways, I hope you guys go and check out his content, especially if you're looking for more deeper occult knowledge. I do have plans to try and do a more in-depth occult series, and I might do it as like a commentary kind of voiceover type thing. I don't know. Because it's more of an educational thing. And when I do more educational series, like Dancing with Demons is mostly me reading to you from notes and discussing my ideas and thoughts and opinions on those notes. So I want to take those videos and do them as commentary videos, because then I can read my notes and it doesn't look like I'm just reading a book to you. But yes, so that is, I really want to watch those videos now. And I'm just the right level of bait to just absorb all this knowledge. Right? Like, this is amazing. This is amazing. Okay, so I'm going to go away now because YouTube is just being bizarre. But I want you guys to make more videos, right? Spread the word. Get your friends, get your family, get anybody that you know is that a witch. Get them on YouTube and get them posting videos, right? Even if you are somebody who is posting videos already, you've already got an established channel. Who cares? Post your video in the comment sections. Okay. Love all of you. Bye bye, my fabulous creatures.